All right, today we're going to dive into the world of green buildings, and we're going to uncover this surprisingly simple, almost hidden secret behind what makes them truly sustainable. So let's jump right in. So let me ask you, what really makes a building green? What's the first thing that pops into your head? For a lot of us, right, it's probably some high-tech gadget bolted onto the roof. But what if the most powerful green features are the ones you can't even see? Now, don't get me wrong, solar panels are fantastic. I mean, they are a huge piece of the renewable energy puzzle. But think about it, they are an addition to a building. The real genius, the foundational idea of green design, that's baked into the core architecture of the building itself, way before you add any tech. So what is that core principle? Well, it's all about harnessing a totally free, incredibly powerful, and, universally available energy source. We're talking about working with nature, not fighting against it, to basically heat and cool our homes. And this powerful idea, it has a name: passive solar design. Just look at this definition here. The key word, the most important word, is passive. It means the building itself, its windows, its walls, its actual structure is doing all the work. It's just smart, intentional architecture, not a bunch of complicated machines. Okay, so how does this actually work? Well, it kind of boils down to a simple blueprint with 4 key ingredients. You can think of this as the essential toolkit for building a house that just works in harmony with the sun. And here they are: orientation, window placement, thermal mass, and overhangs. Now, each one plays a really critical role, but the real magic, the real magic happens when they all work together as one single elegant system. Okay, let's break this down, because this is where it gets really cool. It's like a chain reaction. First, you get the orientation right. In the Northern Hemisphere, that means facing the long side of the house south. Then you use big windows on that south wall to let in all that lovely winter sun. That sunlight then hits your floors and walls, which are made of materials with high thermal mass. We're talking concrete, tile, stuff like that. They soak up that heat like a battery and then release it slowly all night long. And finally, you've got the overhangs. And their job? Pure genius. Yeah, because this whole design isn't a one-trick pony. It's incredibly clever because it knows how to adapt to the changing seasons, and it does it using nothing more than the sun's own predictable behavior. It's amazing. And this right here, this is the secret to the whole thing. It's so simple. In the summer, the sun is way up high in the sky, but in the winter, its path is much, much lower, closer to the horizon. This one simple fact of astronomy is what passive solar design exploits so brilliantly. And here it is. This is the aha moment. That simple roof overhang is a totally passive climate control device. See, it's calculated to be just long enough to block that high-angle summer sun, which keeps the house cool, stops it from overheating, but it lets the low-angle winter sun stream right in underneath it, warming up that thermal mass and heating the house for free. No buttons, no electricity, it's just pure geometry. So once you've got this incredibly strong passive foundation in place, then you can start adding other green technologies to make the building even more efficient. And this is where you bring in the other cool stuff. Things like green roofs, which act as natural insulation, or rainwater harvesting systems to cut down on your water use. And of course, super high efficiency insulation. All of these things just enhance the performance of a building that's already been intelligently designed from the very beginning. So the crucial point here is that this isn't just about being green for the sake of it. It's about being fundamentally smarter in how we design the spaces where we live and work. And it all comes back to this core idea, right? To refine technological solutions that reduce the impacts of human activities on natural systems. Passive solar design is one of the most elegant examples of this you'll ever find. It's technology that's embedded in the design, a way of thinking that solves problems before they even start. So, I'll leave you with this thought. We often think of a smart home as being full of gadgets and automation and apps. But what if the smartest home is actually the simplest one, the one that uses clever design to do almost nothing at all, just because it was built right in the first place? Something to think about. Thanks for joining me.